Hey YouTube, just want to make a quick update video for you guys. 10 days ago, I waxed some store-bought cheddar cheese. So on the left here is the cheese that I kept down in the root cellar, and on the right here is some cheese that I kept up in the house with us. Already I can see a little bit of a difference between the way I'm keeping these. The glass seems to work better with removing the cheese, and specifically the wax, from the bottom of the container. With the cheese like this, with the cheese over in this container, it gets kind of difficult to remove it from the bottom. It sticks a bit more. I don't know if that sound shows up well on the video, but right here, this guy has already had some problems. This is the one that I burned on the bottom, and so I'm just kind of keeping this in the running just to see what happens with this guy. Already it's got a lot of weeping and oil at the bottom of this here. You can see some oil gathering as well. So I'm just going to leave this guy alone and just let it sit on its side. The other guy over here, I'm going to be nice and gentle when pulling it up because the wax really does stick. Look at that. The wax got removed from this cheese because of the plastic that I'm keeping this in. So I think that kind of really just takes the plastic storage out of the running. The glass seems to work much better for the rotation. Honestly, I think I'd have to keep these wrapped up in cloth or something like that to keep them from spoiling, just from the attempted rotation of these. So I'm going to re-wax this one to reseal it up, and then I'll probably keep it in another glass container or something. But I think I'm done using this plastic. That just completely ruined the upstairs ones. These were the upstairs one, and they actually do seem to be leaking, weeping a bit more than the downstairs guys. These guys actually seem to be doing quite well. So they don't seem to have much puddling. It seems like this is a little bit more, possibly, but this was the side that was down, and it doesn't really seem to have much. Let's check out the other block over here. Just got to be gentle when pulling this up. That works much better with the wax to pull it off like that. So this one looks about the same. So it looks like keeping it in glass is pretty important, or maybe I haven't tried metal or something like that, but it looks like with the plastic container and the texture of it, the wax is able to adhere to it and makes it pull away from the cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a re-wax, but this is just a quick update video for you guys. I probably won't eat one of these or try them out for about a month, and then I'll try one out, we'll see how it tastes, and then in a few months I'll try another. In 6 months or so I'll try the last block of cheese just to see how it tastes. But I'm going to go ahead and give this guy a rotate. We're going to leave this guy sitting in the same direction that it was, and then I'm going to re-wax this guy. Alright, it's been about 3 weeks with this cheese. Let's pull it open and check it out. So on the left, this cheese has been stored down in my root cellar. On the right, there's some cheese that's been stored up in the house. About a week and a half ago, I pulled this cheese out, and when I moved it, I broke the wax. And so I resealed that with about 4 layers, and so I got to be really careful when I check these out today. But these ones have been sitting down there for a week and a half. Let's give them a look here. So this is the one I've been rotating. I just did a little scratch with my fingernail to keep track of which was which. This one's looking really good, actually. I don't see any pooling or anything like that on it, so that's really exciting. You can see some different patterns of the oil showing up on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. We'll just give the other one a little look. Doesn't really seem to have any pooling either. And again, this glass is really important on this one. So these ones I got to be really careful. These are the ones I've been storing in the house. There's a little bit of oil actually on the bottom here, which has been beneficial to the removal of this. So I re-waxed these ones. I put 3 or 4 more layers back on here. They seem to be, honestly, they look about the same as the ones in the root cellar to me. They do seem to be a little bit fatter on one side. It seems like that it's been slowly getting fat on the bottom of this. So that's looking pretty good. Let's check out the other one over here. Yeah, that oil is actually quite beneficial. That might be a little trick to storing this. Put a little bit of oil on the bottom. that won't go rancid but won't affect the flavor of the cheese. This one does seem to be a little bit different on top, so I'm not sure how well this is showing up on camera, but this is pretty translucent over here, and it doesn't have as much color as the other side does. That could be because the oil is draining out and going down. This is the one that I have not been rotating, so it could be that that oil is going down on there. So far these cheeses look pretty good. I'm going to give it another week or so, and then we'll probably open up one of these guys and give it a taste just to see how what the texture and the flavor is like compared to normal cheese. I may even cut it in half and cool half of it down. That way I can compare it a little bit better to what it would be like had it been in a refrigerator or something like that, because the coolness would affect the texture and the taste of the cheese. So I may actually cool about half of it down to give it a fair test. Well, thank you guys for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.